Today is August 27th, 2014. I just want to talk about some of the things that have came out into the news, which is pretty bizarre. This was a couple days ago. The governor of California, Jerry Brown, he came out and in a speech, he welcomed illegal immigrants into the state of California, which is absolutely illegal. You cannot welcome illegal activity into your state. And he goes on to say that basically what they want to do is they basically want to open borders, and they're coming out with it and saying it publicly. And it's even more bizarre because he's standing in front of a Mexican flag, and then the president of Mexico comes out and speaks. And the president of Mexico comes out and says, "With respect to the sovereignty of the United States, we want to contribute and support agreements that could make immigration reform a reality, because at the end of the day, this is about justice for the North American society." That's great. So basically they're coming out into the open. They're saying they want open borders. He says they want it so you can drive from the United States to Mexico in 20 minutes and there's just no security, basically. That's what they're saying. And I mean, and this is just at a time, he comes out and says this at a time when we're under a serious threat of being attacked by ISIS. Like, I don't know if you guys know what ISIS is, but ISIS did not just come out of nowhere. You guys have heard me talking about how we're funding Al-Qaeda and we're giving the Muslim Brotherhood weapons and we're supporting them. Well, if you remember last year, Obama and the administration was like 3 seconds away from attacking al-Assad in Syria because he wanted to take out Syria, and he was trying to help the rebels. And I was saying, no, we can't do this. Because the rebels are terrorists. Like, they are Al-Qaeda, and they're all over the Middle East. And what we've been doing is actually publicly funding them and giving them weapons so they could destabilize places like Syria and the Middle East. And I've been saying we can't do this. We can't just keep giving them weapons, and it's basically come to the point where they've become so strong now, protected by us and funded by us, that they're able to form an Islamic State. That's what it is, ISIS. They're a state now. They control land now, and it's because we've been funding them publicly. And I've been saying it this whole time. So, I mean, there's that, and when this is all going on, you have Obama coming out, and he's getting ready to use executive action to give amnesty to about 5 million illegal immigrants. He's about to make 5 million illegal immigrants just legal, and they're citizens now. So that's basically why they've been flooding the borders, because they've heard about Obama's amnesty, and they've all wanted to come here to be citizens immediately without having to go through the laws and the processes. And Jeff Sessions came out. I believe he's a representative in Arizona. He came out and said that Obama doing this is a security nightmare, and says the policy can make it easier for terrorists to carry out an attack on the United States. We don't have a clue who's here. They're undocumented. That's the point. We don't know who these people are. We can't just make them all citizens all at once. I promise you, some of them are going to be terrorists. Promise you. And we're going to get attacked if people don't wake up to this, and we don't secure our borders. Like, that's what it comes down to. You have retired Lieutenant General McIrony. He comes out and says we should go to DEFCON 1. and that we might see a 9/11 style attack soon. DEFCON 1 is for nuclear war. We've never been in DEFCON 1. You need to understand the severity of the situation here. And then Rick Perry, the governor of Texas, warns that ISIS might be crossing the borders, and that they probably are, and that they may be here. And the FBI and Department of Homeland Security has sent out bulletins saying that, telling the law enforcement and Customs Border Patrol to watch out for ISIS. So with all of this information, what I'm wondering, and what my issue is here, is where is the outcry for borders? You actually have the opposite in California, with Governor Jerry Brown saying that we should have open borders. We need more border security, and apparently it's not in the news anymore. Nobody cares. We're going to get attacked if we do not secure our borders. I really hope you guys look into this warning, because it's looking like it's coming soon, and I really hope it doesn't happen. I hope I'm completely wrong. I have no motive here other than to warn you. Like, I don't want to be right about anything that I say. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. And with the Michael Brown thing, with basically the news is taking this issue and they're turning it into a race issue, which is just ridiculous, because people like me have been warning you guys that they're militarizing the police, and they're turning it into that they're militarizing the police against only black people. No, it's against the whole country, and I've been warning you guys about this for a long time now, and now you see it all over the news. But I mean, definitely though, the courts are unjust, and they are weighted against black people, and that is a big issue, and we do need to address that. But thank you for listening if you actually watched to the end, and I hope you actually look into some of the stuff I'm saying, because I'm not just making it up. It's all fact. Like, it's all out there for you to go out and see for yourselves, and I want you to do it, because I'm really worried. Thank you.